Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fort Zumwalt West High School as we have your Francis Howell Lady Vikings against the Lady Jaguars of Fort Zumwalt West. Glad we could have you here tonight, and I'm Evan Webb alongside my color commentator Michael Harvey here tonight. We will have the girls varsity here to start and then the boys varsity game to follow after this. Exciting matchup here tonight, Michael.
Absolutely. Lady Vikings coming into this Fort Zumwalt West territory against a strong start to the Fort Zumwalt West Lady Jaguars here. You know, I mean, you got players up and down the court. You have 4 players with over 100 points on the year, and just a well-rounded basketball team overall. I'm excited to see what the Lady Vikings can come in kind of on a roll themselves as well. So should be a good test to their skills tonight.
Gwen Marino wins the tip for the Lady Jaguars of Fort Zumwalt West, and we are underway as the Lady Jaguars come in at 15-4 into this one. The Vikings come in at 11-8. Here's a 3 in the corner, and it is in and out. And stepping out of bounds was number 5. That's Maddie Riley, and it'll be going back to the Lady Vikings. It's a good, strong start defensively there for the Vikings. And here is Rihanna Tobin going to bring the ball up here to start.
Tobin, last 2 games has really brought a spark to this Lady Vikings team.
There's a 3 in the corner, no good. And a fight for it down low, and good effort there by a Lady Viking. And she got fouled on the play, so she'll be going to the line for 2. That's Izzy Luca, number 42. Again, kind of a weird angle for us here tonight, Michael, so kind of hard for us to see on the other end of the court. But
yeah, going to have to do a little bit of improvising with this angle, absolutely.
Luca at the line, first free throw, no good. Looked like she tried to go one-handed there with the first free throw attempt.
Hasn't been sent to the line too much this year, so, you know, still getting the stroke down.
Great rebounding effort inside to draw the foul. Second free throw is up and good. So 1-0 Howell lead.
I got a feeling we're going to be having to deal with some traffic here in tonight's game.
Yeah, there's a 3, and it is good for number 5, Maddie Riley. And it's a 3-1 Fort Zumwalt West lead.
Riley, another one of those players as mentioned with over 100 points this year, really doing her job contributing to this roster.
Brewster hits it in the corner, and it's going to be going the other way. A turnover there by the Lady Vikings. There's Maddie Riley. Nice swing to the outside for 3, and that one is no good. Attempted there by Maddie Towers. A rebound, though, and a putback, no good. Good rebounding effort there by the Vikings, and it'll be going back to them. Ivy Leslie had the rebound there for the Lady Jaguars, but was unable to convert on the putback.
Leslie, one of the Jaguars' key players with over 200 points.
And a step back, too, there by Libby Brewster, and we're all knotted up at 3.
As we all know, Libby Brewster, a vital player in this Francis Howell Vikings offense and just about every piece of the court.
Good kick, almost stolen away there by Izzy Luca. Here's a 3, and it is in and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Vikings. So the Lady Jaguars have had a couple of open looks from 3, haven't been able to convert so far from distant, except for 1. But yeah, 1 of 4 from 3-point land so far for the Lady Jaguars. Tobin almost lost the handle on it, now gets it to Brewster. This is a very good Lady Jaguars team coming in here tonight at 15-4. And there's a turnover, bad pass there by the Vikings. And here on the fast break goes the Jaguars. Inside is Maddie Riley, and she stepped out of bounds. It'll be going the other way. It's a good defense there once again by the Vikings.
Absolutely, you know, so far coming out the gate doing what they do best. I mean, causing some pressure and forcing, you know, some uncomfortable shots and some potential, you know, as you saw there, stepping out of bounds, some mistakes and capitalizing on them.
That was a high pass intended there for Danielle Moore, and that'll be a turnover for the Vikings again. That's their 3rd turnover here so far, as we're just about 3 minutes into this one. 5:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Boy, the Jaguars just really like to move it around the perimeter. Haven't really gone inside too much. Here's a pass inside. Turnaround layup is up and good there by Ivy Leslie. And a 5-3 Zumwalt West lead.
Yeah, strong reverse there by Ivy Leslie. As you can see, based off of that play alone, a key part of this offense going forward, and went up with the basket pretty confidently.
Got a foul on the play. That was the first team foul on the Jaguars. Here's Tobin. Get it to Brewster. Now up top to Danielle Moore. Inside, and a bump inside, and they got to travel, they're going to say. So it'll be going back to the Jaguars.
Brewster looked up hoping to get that call. However, it was going the other way for Brewster. Couldn't quite get the whistle.
Yeah, probably could have went either way on that one. Dump inside there for number 33, Ivy Leslie, and she's got 6 early points for the Lady Jaguars.
Yeah, you know, early in this game, we can see where Ivy Leslie's so powerful under that basket.
Brewster with a third effort, that's up and good. So a 7-5 Zumwalt West lead. Here's a 3 in the corner, and that one is airballed, rebounded by Danielle Moore, the freshman for the Lady Vikings. It'll be going back the other way. Chance to tie or take the lead here, and that one is turned over, but a nice defensive effort there and a steal by Rihanna Tobin. Tobin will get it to Brewster. 3:43 left to go here in this first quarter. It's been a back and forth contest so far. Tobin will dump it inside, and a little too tough of a pass there to handle for Danielle Moore. They'll be going back to the Jaguars.
Like you said, very effective passing around the perimeter, you know. I mean, some valuable possessions come out of those.
Long rebound. Corralled there by number 2, Maddie Towers. Here's a 3 up top, and that one is no good. And I believe that is off of a Jaguar, so they're going back to the Vikings. So kind of a sloppy start by both teams so far, but each team has, you know, answered for the most part, back and forth so far.
Yeah, and if you're the Lady Vikings here, you know, you got to be comfortable with this start here. You know, they're having some successful offensive possessions. However, they're wreaking a lot of havoc and disruption on the defensive side of the ball.
Moore inside, working, and throws up a tough shot, but rebounded there by Libby Brewster, and it's in and out. Just didn't go all the way down, and it'll be going back to the Jaguars.
Yeah, an excellent rebound there from Libby Brewster.
There's a 2-point attempt, no good inside by number 25. That is, and there we got a turnover, it looks like, diving on the floor. And I'll be staying with Francis Howell as they get a jump ball on that. Gwen Marino with some size there down low for the Lady Jaguars.
Yeah, you know, Gwen Marino and also Illingworth doing a great job kind of getting that possession arrow for that jump ball.
Luca will inbound it. She'll kick it to Brewster in the corner. Now back inside. Turnaround there for Illingworth, no good. And a rebound by the Jaguars. And this one, a dive on the floor there on the left baseline, and we got a foul. We're going to get a reach-in call there on a Jaguar. I believe that was number 20, Riley Kilius there on the foul.
You know, although Illingworth doesn't always convert those, you know, key possessions under the basket, she does a great job with her body, giving herself the best shot under that basket. I mean, her movement under there, she has great vision and is very successful at getting that shot for him.
Luca will dump it inside to Brewster. Here's a 2 outside for Danielle Moore. It's no good off the rim. And a long pass down court here for the Jaguars on the fast break. And now they'll set back up their offense. And that one, a loose ball, diving on the floor and losing the handle on it was number 5, Maddie Riley, so that'll be another turnover for the Jaguars. Really, I mean, it's been both sides with kind of sloppy start on both offensive ends.
Yeah, I mean, as mentioned before, the Vikings have got to be, comfortable with where they're at in this game. They're really capitalizing on their turnovers, however, recovering from the turnovers that they make, that the Vikings make as well.
And here is number 23 for the Vikings. She'll kick it to Illingworth. Again, we're without rosters here tonight, so there's a bank shot in there for Rihanna Tobin, and we are all knotted up at 7. So a nice bank shot there by Rihanna Tobin, and again all knotted up at 7. They're going to go inside. Nice little fake, and looked like Illingworth could have had a rebound there and just didn't get any hands on it. Fortunately for Howell, they get a travel.
Yeah, Illingworth kind of was hesitant to get involved in there. She might have been worried about maybe potentially drawing a foul, but fortunately enough, Lady Vikings get one themselves.
So 53 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. It's all knotted up at 7. Been an even match so far. Here's Libby Brewster. She's going to cut inside. Now back in. Brewster turnaround jumper is good. And the Vikings have their first lead of the night.
She made that one look easy there. That one on nothing but ease.
There's number 10, Shanghai Kristen here for the Jaguars. 20 seconds left. They're going to swing it. Back to Kristen. 12 seconds. They're really wanting to take the full time off the clock here in this first quarter and hold for the last shot. Here's a 3, open 3, no good. Rebounded, no. Knocked out of bounds, and that'll stay with the Jaguars. Kind of a tough rebounding effort here so far for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, that one kind of came off the rim a little bit awkwardly, so you kind of had to readjust to put yourself in the position to make that rebound.
So they will get it inbounded here. Good look inside, and it's up and good for 2. That was 11, Kristen Mayfield for the Jaguars, and we are all knotted up at 9 as we head to the end of the first quarter. And Michael, what did you kind of see there in that first quarter by both teams?
I saw great efforts. I mean, this game is right where they want it to be. It's 9-9 right after the first quarter, and you said it best. There's a couple silly mistakes being made, a couple sloppy plays. However, they're staying competitive and really this game right where you want it. Libby Brewster obviously is just offensively a key role and has made some excellent offensive rebounds and some good possessions kind of flowing through her. I'm curious to see no Julie Steiger out there tonight. She's usually a strong defensive presence out there, and I'm interested to see if we'll see her later in the game. However, right now the game's going perfect for them. You're tied going into the second quarter, and just keep battling from there.
Yeah, one thing for Howell is, you got to anticipate that Brewster's going to start getting a lot of double teams throughout this game, so they're going to have to find a second scorer for sure if they want to come out of here with a win.
Absolutely, and that's one big thing about this Lady Vikings' big wins this year is they do have a second player kind of stepping up. Julie Steiger really stepped up in a couple big games that they needed to get going, and it's just good to see that you can kind of rely on other players as well. So, as you mentioned before, in a game like this, you definitely will need that.
It's all knotted up at 9 as we begin play here in the second quarter. There's a pass inside, now back out. Here's a 3 here by Kristen, no good. And a long rebound going the other way for the Lady Vikings. A layup up and no good, tipped. And it looked like we got a foul. And there is Julie Steiger into the game for the first time here tonight for the Vikings. So that'll be on the foul inside there on the Jaguars. Again, apologize for the angle here tonight. This is what we got to work with here tonight from Zumwalt West High School.
Yeah, I can tell you right now.
And a rebound there by Libby Brewster, no good, and it'll be going back the other way here for the Jaguars.
Typically, as a commentator, you wouldn't want to be sitting next to your team's bench that you're commentating on. So we're going to adjust with that.
So 7:12 left to go here in this first half. It's been an evenly matched game so far. Here's an open three. Thrown up there, no good. And that was number 2, Maddie Towers, on the three-point attempt for the Jaguars. She's had a couple open looks for three, hasn't been able to get one yet. There's Tobin. She'll get it to Steiger. Now Illingworth. Libby Brewster open for 2, no good. Fight inside, and diving on the floor, getting the rebound was a Jaguar, and I'll be going back the other way. There's a 3 open, no good. Long rebound by Ivy Leslie, put back up and good. And she has been a problem here tonight for the Francis Howell Lady Vikings on defense for sure.
Her presence under the basket is just, out of this world. That's where all of her points have came from tonight, and she's just showing how big of a threat that she can be whenever you give her that position.
So an 11-9 Zumwalt West lead. And again, Zumwalt West, coming into this match 15-4. Now Howell coming in at 11-8. They actually, conference-wise, can come out of this game with a tie for first place in conference if they come out of here with a win here tonight.
Rightfully so. They've had some hard-fought games here, and to battle for this first spot in their conference would be a huge victory for this Howell Vikings team, and they are capable of it. We've seen them beat a lot of credible teams, and this would just be adding one to that resume to earn that one spot.
So 6:16 left to go here in this first half. Vikings will have the ball. Here's Tobin. She will have it up top. Steiger inside to Brewster. Now back out to Moore. There's Moore in the corner looking for an open person. She can't find anybody. Kind of a slow-paced offense by both teams so far. Here's a 3 by Steiger, and it is no good. Long rebound, good fight by Illingworth. A dive on the floor, and we got a jump ball. Now we staying with Francis Howell.
It's a couple possession arrows now, fortunately, going Howell Vikings' way, and it's always about the right rolls, and it's been rolling so far decently for the Lady Vikings here tonight.
Steiger will inbound it. Give it to Moore. 5:38 left to go here in this first half. Evenly matched so far. 11-9 is our score. There's a look inside for Moore. It's no good. Rebounded by a Jaguar. And we'll be going back the other way. Nice pass inside there to number 33. And that is Ivy Leslie once again.
Spiked that right off the back of the rim there.
Tobin about lost the handle going out of bounds there, but she was able to corral it. Vikings will reset their offense. Here's Brewster. We got to start finding some open looks for her. Steiger dumps it inside for Illingworth. She turns around and can't put it up and in. Nice effort inside by Moore. Still has the basketball. She'll put up a 2 and a nice shot there by Danielle Moore. That kind of reminded me of that buzzer beater that she hit earlier this year.
Yeah, which we all remember that one at Francis Howell Central. Kind of the game that really got this team moving and going.
So a bad pass out of bounds and another turnover by the Jaguars. Again, one thing to clean up for both teams going into half would have to be the turnovers. 'cause each team has struggled with it, and some of that's credit to the defense, but some of it is just some tough passes as well. There's Brewster. Good look inside for more. Tough shot. And we got a foul going the other way. So Zumwalt West with a 2-point lead, trying to extend it here on this possession. Ivy Leslie has been their leading scorer so far with 9 of their 13 points. She had 9 in their last win against Howell Central. There's a 3, no good. Long rebound by Danielle Moore. So 3:52 left to go here in this first half. Vikings hanging in this game.
Like I said, an excellent start to this first half. Really hasn't let the lead get too out of hand, and has made it really attainable to kind of battle back.
Brewster wanted the foul, no call. Jaguars have a fast break layup, and it's good. There's number 2, Maddie Towers, on the fast break layup there for Zumwalt West, and they lead by 4.
An unfortunate roll there for the Vikings. Had a decent look.
Good shot there by Illingworth, and Francis Howell back to within 2. Defender fell down on the play there for the Vikings. And an open look by number 25, Gwen Marino, but she was unable to put it up and in.
How about a battle of height in that battle under the basket? Illingworth and Marino.
Brewster had an open look there, unable to make the shot. 2:50 left to go here in this first half. Cross-court pass. Now back inside. Riley, kick to Towers for 3, and it is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Here's Livy Brewster, a chance to tie or take the lead here for Francis Howell. There's a 3, no good.
Ambitious
approach
back to the
there.
Jaguars.
Yeah. Here's Towers, swings it to number 33, Ivy Leslie. It's outside to Kristen. Leslie for 2, no good. Rebound and Steiger. We've kind of been a lid on the rim for both teams so far. Livy Brewster kind of caught there in the side of the corner, and it'll be staying with Francis Howell. Brewster kind of got in trouble out there, but she was able, it looks like, to get it off of the Jaguar there.
Yeah, kind of got stranded in that corner there, however. Did an excellent job getting that possession arrow and hitting it off of Fort Zumwalt West Jaguar there.
There's Tobin, 1:52 left to go. Steiger will dump it inside to Moore. Moore for 2 off the front end of the rim. A rebound inside by Illingworth, and she draws the foul. Nice effort once again there by Illingworth, and she is really hanging well with number 25 with the size of Gwen Marino.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's an excellent battle that we can see kind of under the basket there. 2 athletic players and both kind of dominating under the basket. It's good to see how their skills kind of match up, and another great trait of Illingworth is she can draw a foul very well, as we've seen her take a few trips to the line.
First free throw up and good for Illingworth. And this free throw with a chance to tie this game at 15.
Although she has gotten to the line, she started out struggling a little bit from the free throw, but has done a great job kind of improving her free throw percentage here. As second one's up and
good. So all knotted up at 15. Howell hanging in here with this very good Zumwalt West team. That's pretty much what this Howell team has done all year. And there's another turnover by the Jaguars. Great defense by Julie Steiger. Kind of drew the bad pass there. And I think the Jaguar, thought they were going to cut to the basket. And then I think the person passing it just passed it a little too far.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunate kind of bounce there. However, a great kind of takeover for the Vikings.
So a chance to take the lead here for Francis Howell inside is Danielle Moore, and that gets knocked away, blocked, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. Izzy Luco checking in the game for Illingworth. Well, that's some really good, valuable minutes there by Illingworth. .120 left to go. Vikings will get it inbounded. Good look inside. Brewster with the right hand, and she puts it up and in.
No, I mean, looking at stats going into this game, Libby Brewster, 4th in the area for points per game with 23. I mean,
it's unbelievable.
Those stats really show the heart that she carries with this team.
Great pass on the fast break and an open layup there for Libby Brewster, and a 19-15 Francis Howell lead. So Howell with their largest lead of the night at 4. Number 2 for the Jaguars, Maddie Towers, has had a couple open looks for 3 here, but has passed up the shots as she struggled from 3 so far here tonight. She'll shoot another one. That one is no good. Out of bounds. Knocked out by Gwen Marino, and it'll be going back to Howell. So 27 seconds to work with here for Francis Howell, and a chance to extend that 4-point lead even further.
Yeah, you can imagine Gwen Marino's presence here will be very valuable, considering with Illingworth out, she's got a big height advantage. So under the basket, that's going to be a huge, huge help for this Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars team.
Brewster inside, back out to Tobin. 14 seconds. Tobin with the layup, no good. Kind of got caught in traffic there. Jaguars with a chance to get it within 2 or 3. Here's Towers. She's going to drive inside. Now kicks it back out for Christian for 3. No good off the top of the rim, and that will conclude the first half. A good, hard-fought first half there by the Lady Vikings, and they come out with a 19-15 lead as we head to halftime. Michael, your thoughts?
Oh, an absolute a great effort by this Lady Vikings team. Stuck in with them that whole first half, and eventually got that lead back. You mentioned they were keeping it in striking distance that whole time, never let it get out of hand, and that's what they do in those big games against these big teams so far this year. Francis Howell Central as well did a great job keeping that within striking distance, and that's exactly what they've done, and have been very, very effective. So hopefully they can come in, get a strategy going for the second half, and walk away with a huge, huge lead after that first half against this very solid Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars team.
And so a 19-15 Francis Howell Vikings lead. We will take a break here from Fort Zumwalt West High School. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes here on the Howell Activities Network. Hello everybody and welcome back to Fort Zumwalt West High School as it is a 19-15. Your Lady Vikings with the lead here on the road against a very tough Zumwalt West opponent. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. First, the McCauley Animal Clinic located in Cottleville and New Mel. Contact 636-3000200 for more information. We're also brought to you by Old Hickory Golf Club located in St. Peters. Provides the best in events, weddings, and membership. Contact 636-477-8960 for more information. We're also brought to you by Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing. Dennis W. Hunt, a financial advisor located in O'Fallon, Missouri. Contact 636-936-2463 for more information. Also brought to you by Gateway Construction Service Company located in the Metro St. Louis area. We build it better. Need a home built or asbestos abatement or removed? Contact 314-330-1839 for more information. We're also brought to you by Vermeer Midwest, located in Chesterfield. Offers equipment on industrial parts and products. Contact 636-5322-332 for more information. Well, Michael, starting play here in the second half. It's been a good game so far. A little bit sloppy on both ends, but a 19-15 Vikings lead.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, there's definitely been some shaky parts in the game. However, this Lady Vikings team has been really putting the ball into their own court. You know, for that first half, they kept it with an attainable distance away, and with those last couple minutes there, managed to work their way to the lead. And coming into the second half with a huge lead against a very, very sound Fort Zumwalt West Lady Jaguars team.
There's a kick to the outside for three, and that is no good. A long rebound by Danielle Moore. A good start here for the Lady Vikings defense. Just starting play here in the second half. Vikings lead by 4 against a 15-4 Lady Jaguar team of Fort Zumwalt West. Vikings with a chance to tie the conference lead if they come out of here with a win here tonight. Steiger will pass to Illingworth. Steiger back in to Brewster. She gets doubled. Now a dump inside. Illingworth got blocked from behind. And that was number 25, Gwen Marino, getting in there for the block. So Steiger will inbound it here for the Vikings. A dump inside to Illingworth. A kick out. Steiger back into Illingworth. Good inside-outside action. Illingworth turnaround jumper, no good. Moore with the fight inside. It looks like we got a jump ball. And that will keep it with Frances Howell.
You know, I tell you what, if Illingworth could just be a little bit more effective on that finishing part of under the basket,
yeah,
she would be a dangerous piece under the basket because she does a great job working her way to get the best shot that she can in kind of those awkward situations.
We've been anticipating the ball coming our way all night, haven't we, Michael?
Yeah, that one was close.
It was close.
A little close for comfort, not too bad though.
Dump inside to Moore, good pass. Finish no good. Moore fighting again inside. And we got another jump ball. This time it will be going back to Fort Zumwalt West.
I'll tell you what, Frances Howell Vikings have been doing a very effective job at getting those possession arrows at kind of the right times. You know, I mean, 3 huge possession arrows we've seen within the last tangle-ups.
Drive inside, kick back out. Thought about the 3 to number 33, Ivy Leslie, and she finishes inside for 2. 19-17, Brewster back out. Tobin, layup a little too long, and it'll be going back to Zumwalt West. They're going on the fast break too, just kind of thrown up there at the hoop. But a long rebound, corralled by a Jaguar. Kick to the outside. There's Riley for 3, no good. Tough rebound inside by Marino. She corrals it, kicks it to number 5, Maddie Riley again, and the Jaguars get another rebound. Dumping it inside and a block by Illingworth inside as she swiped that one away from Ivy Leslie.
What a battle under the basket tonight. I figured we were going to see some competition, but that one alone is a game within a game there.
5:32 left to go here in this third quarter. A long three, and it's up and good. The first three of the night from Maddie Towers. She's attempted about 5 here tonight and hasn't got one to go. There's a 2 inside, no good. And Zumwalt West with a chance to extend their lead. Inside, and it looks like we got a foul. They're going to get that on Illingworth. Lots of fans getting into their seats for the boys' game. Some great crowd here tonight at Zumwalt West. And a timeout taken here by the Lady Vikings. So 20-19 Zumwalt West lead, and kind of a tough start on the offensive end for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, just going into this, I mean, it's a huge three to be made right there from the Jaguars. They did end up losing the lead there. However, they can battle back here real quick. As long as you don't let it get too out of hand, then this game is right where you want them. But as you mentioned before, offensively, struggling to get some things going right now.
And 1 point lead here for Jaguars. 5:13 left to go in this third quarter. We have the chance to think another great sponsor of the Howell Activities Network and Shaggy Two Chick, located in, Mobile Pet Grooming Spa, bringing you bubbles to save you troubles. Contact Chrissy Nessie at 636-614-6765 for more information. (2019) our score as the Vikings come out of the timeout. You kind of knew at some point this, Zumwalt West Jaguar team was going to get going on the offensive end.
And
some of those threes are going to go in as well.
Defensively, they've stepped up a lot too this half.
That one good for Shayna Kristen. 22-19. Look inside for Brewster. Turnaround 2, no good. And rebounded by Ivy Leslie. There's number 5, throws it up at the rim. That was Maddie Riley. There's a 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Brewster. Maybe going back to the Vikings. One thing the Vikings don't want to do is let this get more than a 1-possession deficit. Here's Brewster, she'll get it to Steiger. Tobin, good look inside to Brewster, back out. Really starting to double team Livy Brewster. Illingworth tried to get it inside to Brewster, but it was knocked away. And they're going to say that was off a Lady Vikings, so we'll be going back to the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think Brewster just snuck her hand in there to get that last touch on there.
So 22-19, Zumwalt West with the lead. Here's a long 2 again for Maddie Towers, and she has hit 2 in a row. Earlier it didn't seem like she could buy a 3. Now she's knocked down 2 in a row. You knew those threes were going to start falling eventually for Maddie Towers.
Yeah, and once they do, it could be a dangerous thing for this Lady Vikings team because she likes to take them, and the last 2 have been going down like butter.
Yeah, she's attempted 7 here tonight. Illingworth with the rebound and the putback. She draws the foul. Moore tried to go up for the 2, couldn't convert, but Illingworth was there to clean it up and draw the foul.
Second trip to the line here for Illingworth tonight.
Big free throws here. Again, here for the Vikings, you want to keep it close towards, going into the fourth quarter. You don't want to let this game get away from you. This is a very good West team that can score in a hurry if they want. Coming out into the game is Sarah Sensley, number 24 for the Jaguars. Second free throw up and good for Illingworth.
As mentioned before, all credit to Illingworth. She's noticed it, or she realized she's going to get fouled a lot with her presence under the basket, and She has really improved on her free throw ability and has really been a big game changer here.
And a foul inside there by Illingworth. Probably a good foul, as they would have had an open layup there. There's Maddie Towers, who's knocked down the last 2 threes. She had 8 points in their win against Howell Central. A bad pass inside, and they're going to say that was off of Gwen Marino, so it'll be going back to the Lady Vikings. (25-21) our score. Kind of been back and forth. Each team has kind of gone on their little spurts of offense, but it has been a defensive battle here tonight. Brewster Tobin up top. Being guarded tightly by Towers. So good at the Brewster. Brewster hasn't scored a ton here tonight. Not as much as she normally does, as the Jaguars have done a good job on her. Brewster inside, doesn't get the foul call as it's kind of blocked away there by number 10, Shayna Kristen. She's going to go on the fast break and draw the foul. And that'll be a blocking foul on, I believe, Julie Steiger. So 2:29 left to go in this third quarter, and going the line will be Shayna Kristen here for the Jaguars. First free throw up and no good off the top end of the rim. Kristen had 7 points in that win against Howell Central. It's really a low-scoring game for Zumwalt West against Howell Central, 45-35, and that's kind of where this one's heading as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Similar battles as well. I mean, see kind of leads being exchanged back and forth, and hopefully we can have a similar outcome here on Francis Howell Activity Network.
Francis Howell, of course, got a big win at Howell Central on that buzzer beater by Danielle Moore. As there's another block on Livy Brewster. It's going to go the other way. Kristen, a good look inside, but it's turned over. Tough pass. Brewster on the fast break, layup good. Good pass there by Steiger on the fast break. Leads to 2 for Livy Brewster. Kind of seems like that's where the Vikings are going to have to go, is try and get Livy Brewster a lot in transition.
Yeah, I mean, the presence under the basket for this Jaguars team has been very, very much improved since the first half, for sure.
Tobin with the rebound, a chance to tie with a 3 here for Howell, or cut it to a 1-point deficit with a 2. Brewster loses the handle. Moore keeps it in bounds. Gets it to Tobin, back to Moore. Moore being guarded tightly, about traveled. Brewster to Steiger, now to Illingworth. Good dish inside to Brewster, and 1. That was a great pass by Illingworth to Livy Brewster, and she's got a chance to tie this game with a free throw here.
Yeah, excellent connection there from Illingworth to Brewster, and if that's a connection that you can kind of work out as well to find Brewster in some open space, then that could be dangerous because, as mentioned before, Illingworth is great at creating the best opportunity and best look that she can for some certain plays.
Ivy Leslie checks into the game, the leading scorer tonight for the Jaguars. She's back into the game as we're all knotted up at 26 after the made free throw there by Brewster. There's a pass on a 3-point attempt there, and it's up and good for Maddie Riley. And just like that, Zumwalt West responds with the 3. There's a foul. They're going to reach in there on Ivy Leslie. Kind of knocked Brewster up there in her face a little bit. 55 seconds left to go here in the third. So Leslie comes right back out of the game. That's her 3rd foul. Team 3rd of the half. Brewster inside, working on Marino, and she draws the foul. You gotta imagine it's, definitely Livy Brewster time here right now.
Yeah, I mean, We got one more quarter, so this is usually where she likes to step up. However,
yeah. Steiger will inbound it. Finds a good look inside, but unable to finish with Illingworth. And it'll be going back to Zumwalt West.
Which I actually don't mind that play. You know, Illingworth's going to have the best kind of look to draw up for a better shot, you know, over defenders.
Almost losing the handle on it there was Maddie Riley, and there's a turnover. Good defense by the Lady Vikings. They got Brewster going the other way, and it is out of bounds, trying to save it. With a good effort was Jenna Kristen for the Jaguars, but it'll stay with Francis Howell. And, you know, apologies for the angle here tonight. Illingworth inside, turnaround no good. Brewster put back no good. Rebound Moore, her put back, no foul called. Tip back out for Moore again, 10 seconds on the clock. That's no good, and a long rebound for the Jaguars, and now they're gonna get a foul on, I believe, number 2 there on Maddie Towers. Good effort there by Howell to keep that possession alive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a game of pinball under the basket there, and just so happened to bounce out to, bounce out to a Jaguar. However, capitalize on a big mistake here would be huge.
Yeah, they called a push there on the Jaguar. Turnaround, Illingworth, no good. Brewster tries to corral the rebound, but that will conclude the third quarter. A 3-point Jaguar lead, 29-26. Is our score at the end of 3 as the boys team making their way to their locker room, I'm assuming. A 29-26 game, and Michael, what have you thought so far?
I mean, I think the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars made their adjustments properly and got them back ahead of the lead here. However, the Vikings showed that kind of sense of resilience and bounce back to make this game a little bit more attainable. We started to see the Jaguars run away with it a little bit. However, they did a great job staying in with them, and the Lady Vikings just down 3. We've seen them come back for more. I mean, you know, we've seen this team show night in and night out that they can come back just about whenever they'd like them to. So hopefully we can see them work something out here. Only a 3-point lead for the Jaguars. And hopefully the Vikings can get up and going.
So 29-26 is our score as we about begin play here in the fourth quarter. It's been a good one so far, as the Lady Vikings hanging right in with this tough Zumwalt West team. (29-26) our score as we begin play here. Steiger will inbound it. Vikings will have the basketball to begin play here in the fourth. Rebounding has been a really good rebounding effort here tonight by the Vikings. It's really kept them in this game. Brewster will kick it to Tobin. Tobin dumps it inside to Illingworth. Illingworth backs in on Marino. That shot no good, but a long rebound again by Danielle Moore. There's Steiger. She'll throw up a 2. That's no good. Long rebound by Tobin. And they will reset their offense. Brewster inside, kicks it back out to Tobin. Rebounding was really kind of one of Howell's weaknesses at the early part of the season, but it has been a strength here late. Danielle Moore with a nice move to get an open shot, and they're going to call a reach-in on Libby Brewster. That'll be her second foul.
Team force, so, you know, it's whenever you start kind of disciplining a little bit because you don't have too many more to give.
The good news is, though, is, you know, Fort Zumwalt West with 5 team fouls.
Absolutely.
So it's been pretty even across the foul so far.
You know, and notably Howell's biggest win of the season against Francis Howell Central was due to a lot of the foul trouble. So
yeah,
if you can work your way into that bonus, this game could be shifted really quickly.
Here's Riley. She'll pass it inside, and that is another turnover by the Jaguars. So Tobin will bring up the basketball here. 29-26 is our score. Tobin inside to Brewster. Back out, Tobin dumps it inside. Illingworth for two. That one's no good. And there's kind of been a lid on the rim here tonight inside for Megan Illingworth. And that one's blocked by Illingworth. She's been terrific on the defensive end. And I believe we got a foul called on Julie Steiger.
And there wasn't much there. That'll actually go
on Tobin.
Tobin. Yeah. I did not see much there hardly at all. And it always seems that it's Brianna Tobin always in the mix.
Gwen Marino with a turnaround jumper that's up and good, and she draws the foul. That's the first time we've kind of seen her score in the paint here tonight, but that was a great looking shot there.
Yeah, Illingworth has kind of been causing all sorts of disruptions for her under the basket. Probably one matchup that she's not really used to, you know.
That free throw pretty off there, and we'll be going back to the Lady Vikings. Down 5 here with 6 minutes left to go. Julie Steiger will get it to Illingworth. Got to try and find Brewster. They do. Inside. 2 is up and good for Libby Brewster, back to a 3-point game. I think you got to utilize that inside-out game with Libby Brewster, especially, and we got a timeout called on Zumwalt West. So 31-28. And here, I mean, Michael, what do you think that Francis Howell's got to do, especially on the offensive end? It's kind of been where they've struggled a lot here tonight.
I mean, typically whenever we see this team succeed, a lot of players are stepping up, and it seems like right now Libby Brewster's the only one really getting going offensively. I mean, a lot of players are doing the work to get
offensive rebounds.
Absolutely, get offensive rebounds, and just the off-the-ball movement as well from this team has been a big presence. However, getting the score, it's really Libby Brewster, which I understand she's a huge part of your team, and he's an excellent player and definitely a trustworthy player. However, in games like these, we saw it against Francis Howell Central, you have to have your other players kind of carry the weight. We mentioned it going into half. We'd like to see that second scorer kind of get involved here, and you're not really seeing it. So hopefully we can find one here. 5:36 to go, and hopefully we can find someone that can step up for this last few minutes of the game.
5:36 left to go as the Jaguars will have the basketball here. A really evenly matched game so far. Good defense on both sides of the court. There's Maddie Riley. She had 10 in the win against Howell Central. She'll dump it inside to Gwen Marino. Good look for Shayna Kristen, and it's up and good. There's Tobin. She'll get it to Brewster. Now back to Tobin. 5:12 left to go. Illingworth at the free throw line. Really slow pace offense here on this possession. Moore will pull it for 2, and it's good. Nice little shot there by Danielle Moore. And again, back to a 3-point deficit for Howell.
There goes Danielle Moore, is that mid-range jumper that she loves within the arc. I mean, we've seen it constantly throughout this year, and that's where she's most comfortable at. So if need be, if that's where you need to find her, that's where you need to find her.
She has really grown as a player, throughout this season. Earlier in the season, really struggled to score and also rebound and on the defensive end as well. But she's gotten better in all 3 categories this year. And she's only a freshman as well.
I was about to say, keep in mind, she's only a freshman. I think even physically she's grown. I mean, with her height as well. And, it's great to see players like that grow. And, especially confidence-wise, her getting that game winner against Francis Howell Central is huge for just her mentality going out there every night.
Got a foul there on, I believe, number 13. That was on Danielle Moore. That's her second foul. So going to the line here for 1-and-1 will be Ivy Leslie. Leslie, the leading scorer here tonight for the Jaguars. That free throw, no good. And it looked like we got a foul on a Jaguar going up for the rebound there. Maybe on the box out. It'll be going back to Lady Vikings. Thank you everybody for joining us here for this one. We will have the boys game after this one concludes here tonight. We go inside to Brewster and we got a reach-in call. And they get that one on Ivy Leslie. And that is her fourth. That is big for Frances Howell, the fourth foul for Ivy Leslie.
Absolutely, it's a huge thing, but I will say Frances Howell has been doing an excellent job kind of limiting her activity in this
especially
game.
In the second half.
Absolutely, you know, first half she got going under the basket pretty effectively. However, as of this half,
Illingworth inside. That one's knocked out of bounds. It'll be going back the other way. Illingworth had a look. She tried to corral the rebound, but it went off her fingertips. So back to the Jaguars. 3:48 left to go here in this game. Look inside, Marino going to work, and she puts it up and in. Well, she has been really good here in this fourth quarter. Has looked like a completely different player. Steiger inside to Brewster, tough shot, and she about got the and one, but she'll go to the line for two.
You never know when she goes up with a shot on a foul kind of opportunity there. I mean, it could always drop. We've seen it numerous times this year for her.
Yeah, and one thing that I noticed, you know, throughout this fourth quarter especially, Gwen Marino is like really starting to use her size inside, and you know, it's kind of been tougher, you know, backing into a defender and scoring. She seems like she's a lot more confident.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, she definitely appears more physical going under the basket right now, and has been a huge difference in this game.
She certainly has a size advantage over, you know, an Illingworth, but she's kind of, you know, played undersized throughout most of this game. And good pressure here by Howell. And I believe we got a foul on the Jaguars, so going to the line for a 1-and-1 will be Danielle Moore.
A big change of events there. Yeah. I mean, kind of exactly what the Vikings needed for this. Anytime you can get a free possession and a free look at a basket is huge.
Moore free throw, no good, and a rebound by Marino. Kind of had some fans walking in front of us when that play was happening. 3:20 left to go, 35-32. Jaguars with the lead. We got a timeout taken here by Jaguars. So 3:19 left to go.
.19 left to go, and you know, although they weren't able to successfully, you know, convert that free throw there, that's still a big possession arrow, and you kind of gives them a little bit more confidence that anything can happen at any time. So keep going and try and get this thing working.
35-32. Howell has hung in all game with this very tough Jaguar team. Again, I apologize for the camera angle here tonight. It's just what we got to work with. In some schools, they have us in different places. So what we have to work with here tonight, but we're thankful to be here on the Howell Activities Network, giving you our best broadcast we can. 35-32 is our score. 3:15 left to go here in this fourth quarter. It's been a good one so far. Kristen will get it to number 33, Ivy Leslie. They're going to dump it back into Marino, working on Illingworth. Kind of lost a handle on it. And I believe we got a foul on Illingworth. So it'll be a 1-and-1 here for Gwen Marino. And actually they get Tobin on a reach-in call there. So Marino go to the line for the 1-and-1. Really about a 50% free throw shooter this year. Free throw there is up and good. That was a 1-and-1. She has one more. She went down the court like she thought that was her last one. Second one in and out for Marino. So Howell with it can cut it to a 2-point or 1-point deficit here on this possession. 36-32 our score. There's Tobin, goes to Steiger inside. Brewster working in on Marino. They kick it back out. There's more. Brewster back to Tobin. Slow pace possession here for the Howell Vikings. Pass it there to Steiger for three. That one's no good. Rebound, nope, off the fingertips of Brewster, and it's corralled by the Lady Jaguars going the other way. 2:05 left to go. Pass up top. Now the outside.
Marino on the wing there. Kind of an unfamiliar spot that we've seen her at on the perimeter.
1:42 left to go here in this one. We got a timeout taken by Francis Howell.
So 2-possession game here. I mean, the Vikings are starting to get into those kind of silly fouls, which has kind of caused them to lose that lead and making it a 2-possession lead. However, 1:42 to go, anything can happen. We've seen some possession arrows change, or reach-in fouls also that could send you to the line. Being in the bonus right now is a huge shift for both teams and can really take them either way.
36-32 our score. The Jaguars with the ball here. I believe they will be inbounding it here. Yep. So each team with 18 fouls. 1:42 left to go. And obviously Howell down 4. They need to stop here. And they got a foul on Steiger. So obviously they're going to foul early here. I thought maybe they might try and play that possession out, but they decided to foul, and it'll be Jani Christian to the line for a 1-on-1 here for the Jaguars.
Well, with that no shot clock here in high school basketball, it's a tough one to kind of gauge between. You're still within 2 possessions here, so.
37-32. Chance to extend the lead here with a free throw. Howell is absolutely going to have to score here on their next possession as that free throw is up and good for Christian. 38-32. Zumwalt West with the lead. There's Steiger. She'll get it to Tobin. They're going to have to run a little faster pace than this. They get inside to Moore. Back out to Tobin. I think this is taking way too long here if you're Francis Howell. Tobin. Moore for 3. And it's an air ball. Corralled by a Lady Jaguar. And we got a reach-in foul on Tobin. That'll be her 3rd.
Yeah, you mentioned it seems like it's taking too long. They knocked off about 30 seconds of the shot clock or so. I mean, it's one of those things you don't want to force anything because a minute is still a lot to go in basketball in general.
Yeah.
But you would have liked to see maybe a earlier conversion there for some points.
Well, I think the key is, I like the 3 in the corner there for Moore. She's somebody that can knock that down, but also you got to go to your go-to player in Brewster, I think, in that possession. And she didn't even touch the ball once on that last possession. They try to go inside there to Illingworth, and another turnover and a foul on Brewster. So starting to kind of feel the end of this one here for the Lady Vikings. It was a good effort though here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, there's still a minute to go. There's a lot of things that can happen in the game of basketball, but you know, no shot clock, and you're going to have to play some key defense if you want to make this game kind of sticking it within reach. However, you know, as you mentioned, excellent effort by these Lady Vikings. Only down 2 going into the fourth quarter. However, the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars really stepped it up in that fourth quarter, as you mentioned. Some huge possessions from Gwen Marino there in the late quarter, or late in the fourth quarter, and everybody really playing their role defensively and offensively as well for the Jaguars here in this fourth.
Tobin thought about the free. She'll get it up top now. Moore has it. They gotta shoot something here. Tobin inside to Brewster. 48 seconds left to go. And the rebound by Marino. They got an easy fast break layup. If they take it, they're gonna run it out. 40 seconds left to go. 41-32. And it looks like Francis Howell is just gonna let them have it.
And that'll do it here from Fort Zumwalt West. And like you said, an excellent effort from the Jaguars and the Lady Vikings as well.
Yeah.
Lady Vikings really did a great job hanging with them. Kept it within reach just up until these last minute, really. And just really couldn't pull it down. However, this Lady Vikings team just showed how much they can battle and stick with these sound teams as well. So excellent display from the Lady Vikings team.
That will conclude this girls' game as the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars move to 16-4. Francis Howell moves to 11-9. A 41-32 victory for the Jaguars here at home. It was a good effort put on by the Lady Vikings. And we will have the boys' game coming up next here on the Howell Activities Network. We're going to take a short break though.